Right. We don't have a chaplain. Somebody else can care to volunteer to start us?
Somebody mentioned a backslider. Go ahead, Willie.
Willie, you gonna do it? I can do it.
Go ahead, DJ Cleo.
Father, we first and foremost say thank you for another opportunity to give your name thanks. We know many didn't get a chance to do that, but you allow us to see this day, so that lets us know that we still have purpose. So Father, as we move forward in this meeting, we ask you to touch our board, our president, our leadership, as we continue to do the business of our union. These are many blessings we ask in your son, Jesus' name. Everyone said amen.
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 Okay, thank you, my brother. We have minutes.
Motion to accept minutes as they were presented.
Support.
There is a motion to accept the minutes. Properly second. Any discussion under the minutes? Seeing none, all in favor of said motion signify by aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Thank you very much. Let's see what I got. Went down there and with the help of a free ride, picked up the remainder of the shirts. The shirts are paid for and in my possession. Price has to be determined under, I guess, new business, because I don't remember it being said anywhere, but that would be discussed later. There wasn't a lot of pop-up stores set up. They should have been set up ahead of time. So when the time came, you know, we could have just started sending it out and start bringing in some money, because, you know, we've been doing pretty good, and we're not in the hole as it relates to our fundraising and how we've been spending money to take care of the things that we need to take care of that outside of our dealings with Eastern. Want to reiterate the fact that anybody that's any board member that is not on the instructional staff needs to sign up for the conference. We need everybody to participate. There was discussion about in one of the previous minutes about, you know, making phone calls to different locals and that type of thing like that. I guess that'll be taken care of later. Deposit check from Raycor, and Dwayne, he sent in a check for his, only reason I'm bringing it up now because he sent in for his ad, his dues, and with a balance of $50 for the a bottle of liquor for the basket. And I also ordered the flowers for my brother Richard Roth for his mother's services. That's all I have for myself.
Motion to accept president's report is given.
Second.
Support.
Motion to accept the fundraising report.
You deny, out of order, brother. There is a motion to accept my report, probably second. Any discussion on the said motion? Seeing that, all in favor of said motion signify by aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Financial report.
Crickets.
Cricket.
Hello. Did I get it?
There you go.
All right. Look, trying to do the
Motion to
Bluetooth.
table the report. Oops, I'm sorry. I was just.
Hold on. Look, I'm leaving a repass right now. Let me get this together. As of today, we have $5,380.25. That's what the t-shirts paid for and the $100 ad today.
Motion
Motion
to
to
finally
accept.
accept the
Or-
financial report is given.
Even though he made a mistake the first time, a motion to accept.
I corrected it, brother.
Better not be no hint of future plans here.
Uh,
We will support it.
yeah, no,
Gotta bring first.
there is $1,935 on the Cash App.
That's the balance of the shirts, right?
No, that's on Cash App. That's money added to the bank statement.
Okay. I mean, I got the last, all of them that you sent me over. I added all that up this morning. The last $100 ad for that you sent me like at 8 o'clock this morning. I got every email since then. I haven't been on since 8 this morning. So I don't know if you sent me. So as of, that's what it is as of 8 o'clock this morning.
Okay. Just make sure I'm not misquoting myself.
Just going forward.
So all I'm saying is that $1,900 should be added to that amount that you quoted. So it's almost like we almost got 7,000.
And I'm just gonna ask that if going forward, maybe we could have a slightly more itemized financial report, like expenditures, Cash App from here, ads from here, and this totals. And so that way we can kind of keep a tally, if that's possible.
Or
All right.
Well, I do the best I could do. I go off emails, what I get in the email. And like I said, I added everything up as of 8 o'clock today. That's the last thing at 8 a.m. I've been at a funeral and all that. So I don't know what came afterwards, but that's everything tallied up with t-shirts paid for. And the last thing I got was $100 ad.
Okay.
Do you have a printed report that you do when he send it over, so you could maybe send it back to him and he could
No.
share it on the screen?
We're not doing it. I don't have a printed report. I'm doing this all off emails and adding it up myself. So I got a bunch of emails I could, I guess, screenshot and send over, but everything is just what I get as emails.
Now, I understand today, but I'm just asking going forward, if we could maybe have an itemized report.
Right.
I'll try. I ain't that technological. I'm still old school. I've been doing pencil and paper. I mean, I could write it out, I guess, and try to get it together.
You want me to fix you a step? I mean, put it on the computer and then send it to you, and then you can add it in there and take it out.
Sure, if you like.
We'll work on that, Frank, because we need an Excel. You need to see it in writing. Okay, you need to have it on, because pencil and paper can get lost.
Okay.
That way you can share it with the group, and then Pam would, we would be able to see what we spent, what we got in, and all of that. Okay. We talking about going forward. We're not talking about going backwards. We're talking about going forward.
All right.
Okay.
call the question.
There is a motion to accept the financial report. Properly second. Any further discussion?
I'd like to know what the total is, sir. The total that he mentioned plus what you said that you had. Can we get that total?
Yeah, if somebody want to add it together. 19, his total plus 1935.
Frank, what was your total you had, sir?
I'm driving, man. I don't know, 5,000.
Oh.
I'm driving. I'm at a rehab, man. I ain't know what to
Anybody
go
hear
there.
what, did anybody hear what he said? I mean, what the total is?
Hold on.
You said 500.
$5,380.25.
I got plus the $1,935 in cash out. We got $7,315.25.
Thank you very much.
As of
Thank you,
8
Madam
a.m.,
Secretary.
as of 8 a.m., make sure that's as 8 a.m., 8 a.m. Okay, any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor said motion signify by aye.
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 Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Committee reports. Media, food, since you're one and the same.
Good evening. Nothing too much to report with media. I did send Phil over another video probably about 20 minutes ago or so. So if he wants to cue that up or if you got it ready.
Yeah, I do.
Other than that, you know, share what is out there if you like. And food committee, no updates. I got to get with Tony later this week. So we got to get the numbers, an accurate count of numbers, so we can submit a better accurate number of how much food to prepare for. That way we don't have a lot of wasted costs per the numbers. So that's all I got.
Jana, I have a question. What is their minimum number that they allow?
That's a good question. I think they're
Because I
just
know
going off
there's
the
a
number of
minimum
people.
number. There's a minimum number that you can base a payment on. You can always go up, but you cannot go down. So you are correct. We are still going to need a better count, but maybe we could have a ballpark on that minimum number.
I don't know what it is, Pam, but I thought it was what we agreed upon at 225
Was it
or
250 or 225? Okay.
something like
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Coordinators.
Coordinators don't have much new to report. Hasn't changed since the last time we met. We do have the agenda for anybody who is in need of a copy before we give it to the university to print. Let me know. Other than that, also, if there are any instructors who are online who need copies of their material, you need to send that to me ASAP. That's all I have.
Gordon, I spoke to Andre, and he is okay with the speaking at the luncheon.
Okay.
He asked if there's something specific you want him to talk about. Otherwise, you know, Andre, you're just filling in.
Well,
You will.
I will, if you give me Andre's email address, I'll send him a note and let him know.
Okay, he said he really wanted to just show his support from APRI. He wanted to come by and have lunch with us. But he said, you know, it's unfortunate that they're at the same time and he has to be at Ypsilanti come through. So he wanted to make sure he stopped by and say hi and whatever. So I told him that he was on the agenda to speak at lunch. So I'll send you his information.
On Friday. On Friday, correct?
Friday, yeah.
Yes.
11:30.
Great. Good deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Fundraising.
So good morning. Will that?
Wait a minute. Tina had a hand up first.
Hi, I'm sorry. I apologize. We were tardy. I like disregard my message in the chat. I was trying to do two things at once and it didn't make sense when I hit center. But I would like a copy of the agenda if possible. My email address is in the chat.
I got you.
Thank you.
Look at Willie. Funny.
Okay, Walter.
Backslide and Willie. Backside and Willie.
Walter.
Oh, I was asking, is that agenda, is that going to be detailed like a run of show? So that we know what every minute is supposed to be occupied by during the conference. And why I'm saying that is because when we did Atlanta, we really, we really could have used a run of show because we had a couple of times where everybody didn't know what was going on at that particular time. And so that would have helped us out a lot if we were a little bit more detailed.
Well, we had the running agenda as we used to have during BMIU. Again, it calls for all workshop time and again, all the other times, general sessions, so on and so forth. So yes, we have a detailed agenda.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. What you got on the fundraising, Brother Walt? You're up.
Well, I told you that Phil basically gave the fundraising report. I mean, so far as the ads that he has the number of ads, the pop-up shops for the popcorn fundraiser during the conference, and also the bottle of liquor that everyone is supposed to be donated so that we can fill the liquor basket. So besides that, and registration numbers is under fundraising. I don't know anything about the registration numbers, how many people that we actually have that are registered and going to be coming to the conference. So I don't have anything to report out on that. And I don't have the number of ads that we have. Phil has that information.
There is the souvenir booklet is 46 pages. That's with the half pages and so on and so forth being combined together to make whole pages. So there's 46 whole pages as of right now. That's even with ads coming in at the 9th hour, So.
Oh, wow. Is there still room for information that Gordon has to insert, or is that included in the 46 pages?
You may be able to get some stuff in there.
Those are just ads?
Yeah. Except for, yeah. Yeah.
That's
All
good.
all ads.
Oh, that's great.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's all money. That's all money.
I'm where is
Oh, okay. Do you have a sample yet of what the booklet look like? Is that what you're trying to show us?
no, I'm getting ready to show you how it's laying. Person who got the ad, who sold the ad. We can take that out because that check came today. See this line here. These are the people that sold ads or bought ads. So right now we got basically $4,405 off our ads, and we got a couple checks that are out and cash that's out. No doubt that it's coming in. I'm not worried about it. I know it's coming. So that's where we at with souvenir ads.
Oh, good. So out of that, you still have to pay for the booklet, right?
Yeah, the booklet's got to be paid for. But we still looking pretty good though, you know, to be able to do some of the other stuff that we talked in the meeting that need to be done, you know, like the Post-it and the markers and other things that we may need done. You know, it's nice to have a few extra dollars. I don't know if we wanted to talk about the Tony Toddy idea or not. So,
Well, you have to.
yeah. So, but that's Tony had a wine idea. Tony, want to share your wine idea?
You don't have a wine, you might not be able to talk about it.
Tony.
Uh-oh.
Tony Toddy, put the bottle down.
Like he went to some type of an event at a school or something, so he may not be available right now. He was walking.
Yeah, he was walking. He probably done passed out.
Oh, boy.
Okay, well.
Don't even-
Tony, stop walking and tell us the wine idea. I mean, the idea when you had the wine.
Oh, hey, so I presented it to Eastern and they liked it. So they're gonna get back to us and let us know. But I'm taking classes at Eastern Michigan and a lot of them were virtual. I've attended conferences since COVID and they actually charge full rate, you know, for their conference as though it was in person. So we came up with what if we allowed people to attend our conference in the classroom via Zoom. And, you know, a lot of our members don't use our tuition assistance at all throughout the year. So they just got $5,000. And I know people that would gladly Zoom into our class and help us, you know, out. So they wouldn't pay the $60 for meals. They wouldn't count towards our room occupancy, but that $600 will go a long way. I talked to Beth directly. She liked it, and hopefully by Monday she'll give me an answer on whether it's feasible or not.
Okay.
Sounds good, Tony.
So, Tony, after we talked the other day, I said, we went back for, you and I went back for the email and some of us, but I talked to those union brothers that helped us with the conference. They're willing to help. I asked for information from Beth to make it a professional look and done right with the going from the workshops to the general session, going back to the workshops. They're ready, they'll do it. They just need to know, number one, if we want them to do it. And number two, one of them said he would come into town. He's in DC, I think. He's in DC. He will come. All we just need to do is his room and a flight from DC, and he will work the conference for us. He's got to find out from the hotel what power source, he's AFL-CIO, what power source they have. And that's something I'd have to find out from the hotel. But he said he can bring the equipment that's needed. He'll bring the laptops, he can bring the projectors, he can get the all the equipment that we need. He just needs to know about the audio source from the hotel. And so when I reached out to Beth, she said that she had talked to him and she didn't want several people going back and forth talking directly to whoever that person is. So I asked her to, whatever she got the information, to let me know, because we need to know as soon as possible if we want to make this happen or not. But Dave said he would, you all know Dave, well, those that were in Phil and Walter know who Dave Curtis is. Dave said he just called me tonight to find out if we want to move forward or not. He can ship the equipment up here, so to be here when the conference starts, and he'll come up Wednesday or Thursday morning and get it all set up for us for the workshops. And a person will be able to go to the general session, and then they'll have a, they would treat that as a webinar and then go to the workshops in between. So he can make it happen if we want him to do it.
That's great. If we do this, it needs to be a full court press for everybody to reach out to people at Ford and GM to get these people signed up. Explain it. We'll have to explain it. And we'll have to really do a good job of assisting them on signing up. But this could be a game changer. I mean, you could get easily 50 to 100 more people in, and 100 more is $60,000. And that's what's the difference between us going forward next year with the success or potentially not going forward next year.
He also said that he would use their webinar account and their Zoom account because they can get, so many people into that. So he's willing to do all that.
Thank you.
So do we need to make a motion to, I guess, move forward in that regard?
Well, that's on it. It's whether or not the university is willing to take in funds for their service, right? So, but I guess you could make a motion if you'd like to.
I mean, if we collectively want to pursue that, I guess that's my question.
Okay, yeah. If the instructors want to, I'll make a motion to do Zoom or teleconference for participants. I hope somebody would second it.
Support.
Second.
Support it.
Second, brother. Second.
All right, there is a motion, properly second, to pursue that word
What
right
are you
there.
drinking?
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Get you, Willie, man.
Using web-based, whatever that is, Zoom or webinar, whatever.
Technology.
To generate more funds for the conference and more participation, so any further discussion under that motion?
I have a question.
Go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay, I just want to completely understand it. So people will be able to attend our conference via Zoom/webinar, and we'll still get funds from their TAP to pay for it?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be just like they take an online class at school.
Okay. Because I know Tony was breaking up really bad and I didn't understand. I think him and Kathy and you all know what's going on. I just want to make sure that was the outtake. So it'll be online and in-person conference.
Yes.
Yeah, so the thing that'll be different, or the more challenging thing, would be to still field questions from the participants online. So the facilitator would have to probably have a computer to field the questions coming in and include them. And the instructors will want to stand in front of the computer more.
But I kept trying to pull my foot up. I couldn't pull my foot up.
Well, you probably need to mute, brother.
Hey, Walter, put your mute on and pull your foot down.
See, he's getting personal.
Woo! I think somebody else had their hand raised.
I was trying to ask a question.
Okay,
I'm driving. I can't. Yeah. So, I mean, how is this going to be communicated? I mean, we got a week and a half to go. How's that going to be communicated out where people have enough time to know what's going on and to understand how to sign up for it?
I mean, a lot of it for me, I'm just going to reach out to my friends that I know want to support that's been in the past that are either in Arlington or, even Romulus down the street. I don't think that we're going to have like a whole another mass rollout. I think it's going to be up to us to really seek out individuals that we know that's been there in the past that most likely won't be here this time. Those are the people.
So this is strictly for those who are out of state.
For anyone that wants to attend
Oh.
online, for anybody. So this may also generate some buzz from those from the South, because I'll send the information to them there, because they really love the conference. So I'll make sure that they know about this.
Question.
We just have to be careful how it's worded. Anything that you put in writing, we got to be very careful with that. So just make sure that we are one band and one sound, not everybody putting out something different. Word of mouth is one thing, but whatever we put in writing, we should be consistent.
So why don't one person write the information, and then we all share that information, write the invite, you know, and then we all share that, and we can add our own twist to it, but at least have that one major invite.
Question about it. It'll be TAP approved, and they don't need a certificate or something to show completion. Tony?
No, they're gonna have to have that, but they don't have to pay no hotel, they don't have to pay for food, and they don't have to have no lost time, more than likely.
I understand that. I said about the completion. How do you give a virtual class? How do we give them a completion thing? We had to send them a completion certificate.
You have to, yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to send them a completion.
Yep. Which we normally have to do a lot anyway. You know, you've got to go back, think of all the times that University of Michigan Dearborn had to send our people vouchers or signed certificates. It's something similar to that. The biggest thing will be to get them enrolled, get them signed up so they get that TAP form, and then they actually have to print it off, sign it, and then send it to us so Eastern can get paid, right? Because you got to sign your TAP forms.
There's a link on there where you can say activate and it'll go directly to the school, and then you don't have to sign anything.
That's just us, fam. That's just us.
That's that's not
sorry,
you.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's just us. No problem. Just us.
Good to know.
Yeah, and I have never turned in a certificate.
Yeah, GM had to send it. He had to send a complete.
GM gets funny.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you ain't that
GM gets
GM no
funny.
more, brother. You ain't that U4 now.
I'll worry about the GM people.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't that what I'm saying?
He's at Ford.
Yeah, I know.
He's at,
Yeah, it'd be the same thing for Chrysler too, if we ever get them.
he's at Ford with those small profit sharing checks.
Whatever. Dana.
Yeah, since we floating this idea around and hopefully it works, is it possible for a special rate for Chrysler employees since we don't have tuition assistance for this particular conference? That might draw better to get something than nothing. I mean, that's just a proposal. I know Cleo's at Mopar, Stellantis. He doesn't have it. I don't have it. So, you know, that may be able to draw some more people in. Like I said, you know, get a couple more dollars basically than having nothing. Like a special discount for Stellantis employees only because of the lack of tuition assistance for this conference. If you're going to go that route, that's the only way to deal with work would be by a Zoom or webinar. Just throwing it out there.
A question, what would be the price point for somebody to pay out of pocket to do this?
What do you mean? You mean to set up the thing or go to the class?
I like your idea of a reduced rate for them, but I'm just saying at what point would they actually pay? Like you could say $300. Are they going to pay that out of their pocket?
Oh, no, I doubt that. I mean, if you look at all the discounts you're saving, I would say maybe shoot for $75, $100. I mean, That's just off the top of my head. I don't think I would pay no $250 to sit in front of a computer for 2 or 3 days. 100 or 75 or $100 sounds kind of reasonable.
I think the last few conferences that have been done online, like maybe Clue and AFL-CIO, I think those have been about around $100. I think one of them was only 50, but it was only a one-day conference. So 100, I guess, if you're coming out of pocket, seems fair.
It's something
And
with
to
the
be
university,
honest,
but
those who are really sincere and serious about this movement and this union walk, they will pay it without a doubt, without a problem.
Well, Tina, there's only one small problem. You got a couple of Chrysler locals. They've been off for a week, and another one's about to be off for 2 weeks. So, you know, I understand what you're saying completely, but you know, some things we have to be a little mindful of people being on layoff for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I can understand that because I'm about to be off for 3 weeks. So I completely understand in that regard.
And for Chrysler, you have to be on active employee to receive tuition assistance as well. So.
Well, whatever we decide, we just got to make sure that in doing this, we paying somebody to come in and set up equipment, that we're going to make enough to make it worth our while to do it. We got to be able to pay him and have a couple dollars left.
Can we ask them to pay, just say $100, and those that we know, once they register, know they GM or Ford, we ask them to fill out their voucher rather than putting it in writing? I mean, we can say, because whatever fee, whatever amount you all agree on, when you got other people coming in from the outside that may want to come, may have the same situation, particularly those unions that do not have tuition assistance at all. Even if I offered it to them from the South, just say $100, $100 is better than no dollars. So if we can get a lot of people to come in and join this for $100, those that we know are UAW, Ford, and GM, we can ask them once they register, would you fill out your voucher to help? I mean, it's
That's
not
a great idea because they do that at Black Day Party time. And the question is, Kathy, this question is for you. Do they, is this guy, he's not, so he can't charge per person. So he's doing the one setup. So we have 2 people on Zoom or
one meeting.
No, I told him that we wanted the different workshops. So he'll make sure that they're all set up for each workshop and the general session.
yeah, but not every instructor is, my bad, Frank, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, so it's not a charge for 16 or is it one? Is one charge for the whole class or 2 or 16 classes?
You break it up. I didn't get any of that.
He's trying to ascertain whether it's for one class or 10 classes is the same amount. But,
oh yeah, it's the same amount. He's there for the conference.
Yeah. So I mean, and to reiterate what Dave said was that all I need is a flight and the hotel room covered.
Yes.
That's the charge.
He will eat.
Well, I want to make a motion to.
Well, we already have a motion to pursue this. We got a motion on the floor to pursue this. It's just a matter of whether or not we want to pursue it or not.
We didn't put the price on thing, did we?
No.
We just said to pursue it, but we were going to say how much. Because Dana brought the part about the $100. We didn't. Is that a separate motion? I'm sorry. Proceed.
I mean, yeah, because the one motion was to pursue it. Then we can follow it up whether or not how much we want to charge. I know that was part of the conversation, but there was no friendly amendment or whatever made to that. One, we got to make sure that if feasible, it sounds like as far as on Dave's end that we can do it. The other part about it is whether or not Eastern's gonna have any difficulty in receiving those TAP funds. Which I don't see where there's a problem. So I guess that's the two part as it relates to this, so.
The other thing though is Eastern has to agree to this.
How does Eastern have to agree to this? The hotel person is a third party. And if Dave is willing to come in, hotels, their AV equipment department, you can bring in a third party, you just have to pay for the internet source or whatever their power source is. And I talked to Beth about that, Elizabeth about that Friday.
So again, I guess, I made the motion to pursue this, or either I supported it, one or the other, but it's all going to be inclusive. So at our next meeting, we need to have a solid information in terms of what the cost is for the flight. I think we can arrange the hotel stay. That won't be much of a problem. But again, if we can have this operate smoothly, we don't want to bring them here and have some issues with the hotel, with them not being able to, do what we asked them to, the function we asked them to do. So again, we do need to pursue this, and that is the motion. And so therefore I'm going to call a question, and again, make sure that we come back at the next meeting with all the pertinent information.
With that being said, all in favor of said motion signify by aye.
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 Opposed, nay? Okay, great. Motion carried. We will move forward. Okay.
I got two questions though to go behind that. One, how soon do you want to have a next meeting and you realize we're 2 weeks out for a plane ticket?
It's true.
I would say that we pursue and get the information within days, and we can make an e-board decision.
You want to have
we can do a call or something to make sure that we can follow up and collectively decide.
Yeah.
President called special meeting.
Yeah, I can just call a special meeting and who's here, and that will be the majority, and that will be the vote. Okay. Anything else under fundraising?
I got one more question.
Okay.
Don't shoot me yet. When are you going to decide if we can move forward with this? Should this be the body to decide how much you want to charge everybody for registration?
I'm going to make a motion. If we do pursue this, if it does go through, we make it $100 for those to participate online.
Support.
Wait. Whoa. Oh, discussion.
For the extra folks who don't have tuition assistance, ETAP.
Can you repeat the whole motion more, Gordon, please?
If we follow through or pursue with the online education, I'm suggesting for those who do not have, or I'm stating for those who don't have ETAP, they would pay $100 for the course.
Support.
It's supported already.
There is a motion to charge non-ETAP participants $100, my verbiage. Properly second. Any further discussion on the motion? Seeing none. All in favor of said motion signify by aye.
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 Opposed, nay. All right, motion carried. What about vendors?
Vendors are the same. I have, a brother called me the other day, John. wanting to put up a table for real estate. I think Willie gave him a number. John Gucci, Geo.
He's one of the owners of US 12 down here.
Yeah,
Wayne.
I gave him your number.
Okay, so he's all for it. He's gonna donate $100 just to have his resource table there. We got, I just looked at this list. I got a nutrition table. We got an e-bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vendors. Angelia Johnson. Anybody know who's Angelia Johnson? Women of Sound Wealth. Does anybody know who that is? All right. So we got 5 vendors right now and 1, 2, 3, 4 resource tables.
Question.
Yes, is that for me?
Was that you, Linnell? Somebody? I don't know.
Yes, that's me. That's me, brother. Forgive me. No, not for you, Sister Kathy, but it was in regards to another vendor. One of my sponsors asked if he was able to. He would like to vend, but he wanted also a little moment in a spot to talk about his business. He didn't want to just do a table, if that was possible. He wanted to pose that question to the board and find out if there was any openings at one of our recent, exchange state. What do you call it? Our off times. That when we're in a huddle room or whatever, however we're going to do it, and he get an opportunity to speak. Our general session.
Yeah, $500.
Say that again.
Yeah, $500.
$500. Now if he's saying he wants to be a vendor, he wants to do a table, so that's $300, but he wanted the opportunity to speak on it at one of our general sessions.
Okay, that's $800. No, I'm just messing with you. What's name?
I'm not sure what business your guy has, but the general sessions are pretty full. I'm not going to allow anybody to sort of promote their own business type of thing. I mean, that would be unfair advantage to everybody else. So I'm going to say no. He can be there as a vendor. I mean, he can spread his information as best as he can, but I'm not going to allow one person to, again, just promote his own business through the general session.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. Any other question? Wait, what the hell? As it regards to committee reports. If not,
question chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a question chat about registration. You gonna go there, or you want to? Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, so as of Friday, there was about 50 people registered, but that's still not an accurate list because the Eastern is still trying to make sure they have the right information and inputting it right. I don't know why there's struggles, but there are struggles, but there's approximately 50 people registered for the conference. There's a problem with the email, there's a problem with the phone, there's a problem with logging in, so.
Woo, yeah. Trying my patience. And to be nice. Okay, any more questions, comment on the committee reports? If not, motion would be in order.
I just had a question regarding the T-shirts. I know it was mentioned at the last meeting that I guess we needed to purchase our own, and I'm not sure what that price was.
That's under new business.
Oh, for real? Dig that. Moving
Under
on.
new business. Yep. A motion to accept committee reports.
Support.
There's a motion to accept committee reports, probably second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? of said motion, signify aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Thank you very much. Moving on to old business, which I think that is part of.
Old business is T-shirts.
Yes, that would
What's
be
the damn
that.
price? Yeah.
Hey, Gordon, that's under new business, Gordon.
Oh, excuse me. I'm out of order, I guess.
Point of order.
That would be, I don't know. There was conversation about 25, 30, or 30 across the board, whatever, but I don't remember a motion being made, so I don't know.
Where the T-shirt people at?
And Mama G
covered-
had me be the assistant warden.
To cover, what would it cost just to cover the cost of the shirts to start with? $20, $15, $20?
How much did the t-shirts cost?
30 something, I'm not looking at the price right now. Say 3,200. That's not an accurate price, but roughly around 3,200. For three, is that 300 shirts? Yeah, I think it's 300. 3 times 75, yeah. 15.
Oh, it was 216.
It was 75 to each.
Okay, oh wait, that's right.
Okay, who got the calculator out? 75 of each color?
Survey says.
Yeah.
$17 a piece, about $20 a shirt.
So at least if we get the $20 to get the cost of the shirts covered.
I would roll 25 then. If they're 17 a piece, you got to make more than $3.
I make a motion for the shirts to be 20. We sell the shirts for $25 each.
Now you have to do something about extra sizes.
Okay,
we were
how much
talking
did
about
the
doing
exercises charge?
I think those were like-
$25 for small through large, extra large, and 2X and up will be $28.
No, $30.
No, that's not a good price.
$30.
So I go for 25 and 30.
25 and 30. You know, can't get our calculators out at the table.
And ain't nobody trying to have no $2.
Right.
I amend my motion to sell the shirts for $25 for sizes small through extra large. Sizes larger than extra large will be $30.
Support.
There is a motion, probably second, to sell the t-shirts up to 1X for 25 and the remainder sizes up for 30. Any further discussion?
Yeah, what's the
Yes.
largest size you got?
Any more questions?
I have a suggestion. You pay $3,200 for the entire order. Can you just average it out and come up with one basic price? That way you only have to try to find a range, either 20 or 25 or 30. Just one price.
I
That's a
understand, but
suggestion.
I know, but the motion is out there for 25 and 30. So if we want to change it, we need to vote it down. If not, we got to roll with the motion.
Yeah.
Any more, the discussion of the motion? Seeing none, all in favor said motion signify by aye.
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 All opposed, nay. Okay, well, there it is.
Eyes have it.
There it is.
Silence over the room.
Right.
Crickets.
No votes with the crickets.
Mm.
All righty. Yeah, I can't take silence as a nay. So
Hey.
anyway, all right, that's all that. All right, I guess I need to run my little $90 in because I got my 3 shirts. Shit. All righty. Any more old business?
Yeah, we need to discuss the price of the raffle tickets for the liquor basket. Walter, is he still on?
Yeah, that was
Fundraising guy.
Yeah, that was part of the fundraising committee report.
I thought I just saw him
Said he
leave.
was
Is
done.
he still there?
He said he was done.
He's gone.
No, that's
Ticket-
him driving. That's him driving like the police behind him.
Yeah, he's still on, but I don't know what he's doing.
He in
Well,
trouble.
the tickets for the liquor basket raffle are going to be $5 a piece.
Woo!
What do you mean? Ooh,
You might want to make that 10 for if we got 30 some board members. At least make it 10. I make a motion
Well,
we
okay,
sell
are you
raffle
gonna-
tickets for $10.
you could actually make 2 liquor baskets. You know that, don't you?
We are.
Mhm.
How about 10 and 2?
What's 10 and 2?
Uh-oh. Y'all ain't
But
right.
see, that's what I thought we were doing, 2 baskets. That's why I said $10.
Make it
Okay.
$10 a piece because they'll give you $20 and they'll tell you just give me 2 raffle tickets for $20 when they see all the liquor in there. That's still a steal.
There you go.
Make the motion, Walt. Fundraising guy.
That we do $10 tickets instead of $5 tickets.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't think that we had to have a board meeting about it, but I motioned that we sell the liquor basket tickets for $10 a piece. 2 raffles.
Support. Support.
There is a motion properly second to sell the basket raffle tickets for $10 each. Any other discussion under this motion? Seeing
We're responsible for bringing 1 bottle or 2 bottles. What was it?
1.
Everybody's supposed to bring in 1 bottle,
Bet. All right.
1 decent bottle.
Oh, decent bottle now.
Yeah,
Boom.
not no
I got
cheap.
some pop out for y'all.
Boom.
More than a pint.
Okay,
More than a pint.
Man,
thank you very much. Don't bring
No
no pint of
red
liquor.
Sprite.
Oh, Lord.
You either bring a 5th or better.
Fifth or better.
bad dog.
Wait.
5th
Morgan-
or better.
Morgan
No
Davis,
Mad
okay?
Dog. No
Okay.
Mad Dog.
Orange Rock.
Hey, Willie. Hey, Willie Hall.
No Wild Irish.
What say,
You
Mama
gonna
Jean?
match, hey, Willie Hall, you match mine, okay?
Ooh.
No, actually, you match mine.
Okay, I'll match yours. Come on with it.
Ooh.
But watch this. Hold on.
And with that being said,
I gotta say one more thing. Mine's gonna be made by somebody black.
Okay.
that ain't got nothing to do with the
Ooh,
motion.
I'm good with
Match
that.
Nothing to do with the motion. Back to
How
the
about we get some
motion.
made in
Back
Michigan?
to the motion. All in
Get your people,
favor.
Phil. Get your people.
All in favor of bringing it. The hell, I forgot what the damn motion was. The damn raffle tickets. Raffle tickets. Signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay.
That's 10 for 1, 2 for 20.
Get out of here with that shit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
Lord.
$10 a
Willie's gonna get one of them Magnum bottles. Magnum bottles.
$10 a piece. Happy up there cussing at the Reverend.
Oh,
Okay. Any more stuff that we have not discussed under old business? I know it was a whole bunch of conversations we had during the fundraiser meeting, but I don't hear none of that shit coming up. But okay.
Hey, I got something
New
to say.
business. That's under new business.
And
What-
Mama
what-
Jean,
Well,
my bottle is gonna be part of Black History. I'm gonna post it in a minute.
Okay,
Magnum
moving
bottle.
on, move on. We done with the liquor.
One more thing under old business, I just want to reiterate what we've discussed about the online distance learning portion of this conference, that we actually don't talk to any outside people like U of Eastern Michigan or whoever until we get our game together, because that's a slippery slope. And we want to make sure that we are decent and in order.
That's right.
Amen.
So I know everybody excited, but I don't need nobody to run off to be too helpful until we get everything ironed out the way it's supposed to be.
That's
And
right.
don't be on the 10 o'clock news.
If you keep union business inside the union business, not back at the company, so.
Don't be at the 10 o'clock news.
Okay. Any more old business? Any more old business?
I just have a question for Pam. With saying that, I understand, but how and when are you gonna do that? Are you gonna have a certain meeting so we can plan it? Figure
Phil
out the
said
next
he was
move?
gonna call a special meeting, so I'm figuring probably Tuesday or Wednesday. He's pretty good at putting us together quick. Cause we know we gotta get dude's ticket that we on short time, so we understand.
All right.
Any more old business? All right, moving on to new business. Dana?
Per our conversation earlier this week with the fundraising committee, which we had some sidebars conversation. Somebody needs to handle the name lanyards with people's name on them, local. I don't think there was a discussion about that, as well as who's doing the certificates. Is it us? Is it Eastern? Help me out, Phil. What else did we talk about?
I had to play the video back.
I know we talked about, I know you mentioned earlier about the miscellaneous stuff we needed. Easels, the big sticky notes that you put on the wall to take notes for collectives and that sort of thing, and pens and markers. So I know that's what we talked about on Tuesday. Some of that stuff needs to be addressed, and then has it.
I think Kathy has that. Didn't you write the list down? Because we were talking about getting it from Office
Yeah,
Depot.
it's all taken care of. It's all taken care of. I sent the information over to Eastern for the certificates. We talked about picking up the odd stuff for the workshops. The printing, Gordon mentioned earlier about getting that done. So I think we're all set with the list that I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Tina? No, you muted yourself.
You muted. Turn it on.
Okay, I got it. This is totally unrelated, but I just wanted to ask everyone to keep my husband and I in your thoughts and prayers as we are coming upon our first year anniversary. It's been a good year. And
You're out of order. We're not in good welfare.
That's good welfare, baby.
that's good. Okay, I'm out of order.
We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Just save it. Just hold on. Just hold on.
Yeah. All right. Any more new business? Any more new business?
Love it.
Okay. Good welfare. Tina.
I would just like for you all to keep us in your thoughts and prayers as we move forward and as we approach our first year wedding anniversary this Monday, Valentine's Day. And I thank you all for all your support throughout the year. And that's it. Happy anniversary, honey.
Happy anniversary.
We knew it was your anniversary when y'all wasn't here.
Y'all
You
did,
said that's
girl.
where you was at.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Y'all better have something to talk about in that workshop. That's all I know. So
Right.
hello.
Yeah, that part.
That part right there.
That part.
We got you.
All right. And then I'm just going to reiterate it under good and welfare that I did send the flowers and a message to Richard Roach, Mother's Services, that's coming up on the 19th. So that part is taken care of. We did make a motion to spend 150, but put a couple more dollars with it, to make it something nice and respectful, so that part is done. Anybody else got any good in welfare? Anything coming up?
When is the absolute drop dead date for any additional ads?
Yesterday.
Okay, done then.
Yeah.
All right.
I will holler at Tim, if there's something comes in, if it's available to slip it in, we will, but if not, there's no more need to reach out, because we didn't did the damn thing, so.
All right.
And I have to commend those that did it, you know what I'm saying, so.
And those that didn't.
Yeah, so.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Or
I didn't hear no damn motion.
Under the powers of the second vice president, meeting adjourned.
I don't want to make me get the sergeant out. Where's the sergeant? Anyway,
you wasn't available to fulfill your duties.
Right.
I'm right here. Hey, one meeting.
There
One
it
meeting.
is. You throw me out with the Ike up there, I'd be thinking Turner. So there is a motion to adjourn. We can have some discussion, but not needed. All in favor of adjourning this meeting until the
next meeting?
To the next meeting, which is on the Sunday, not tomorrow, but the next Sunday. And that's the last one before the conference.
Well, you got a call meeting.
But except for a special meeting.
That's right.
Coming up. And when we have one more fundraising meeting, and then all hands on deck. So get your pop-up stores and shit set up, so we'll be ready to go on that Thursday. And all in favor said motion signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Nay. Motion carried. So
enjoy the Super Bowl, everybody.
Baby, bye.
All right. See y'all.
Phil, stay on the call a minute.
Okay.
Have a blessed evening, everyone. Forgive me for not the prayer, but
okay,
God bless you
X-ray.
all.
Okay, X-ray.
Be blessed, everyone.
All right.
Well,
Peace.
Gordon, stay on.
All right.
Real quick. Am I leaving, Kathy? Yes. Stay on. You can stay part of this conversation. You can stay on too. I didn't know how much time you have to see if I can get Dave on the call, so we could ask questions for him to make sure that we all on the same page. Because he sent me the message and I told him we were having this meeting, so that he could let you know exactly what he would need from the hotel. We can all hear this and ask the questions at the same time. So I can see if I can get him. You got a minute for me to call him?
Come on.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Send him a text message and see the answer he gets back.
You texted the link?
I just texted him, huh? Did I text him the link?
Yeah, you come in the Zoom.
I didn't. I will. I forgot.
That way we got a visual. Yeah, even though I know what he looked like, I was like, hey, we need to get him anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Brother Cleo, how you doing? Cleo, still on?
Cleo left us.
Deal's still there.
Him and Corey is the conference coordinator.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You get my text, GP?
I think I'm on.
about being available?
Oh, yeah. I
Um,
don't know about all that crossover, but anyway. Anyway,
he hasn't responded as of yet, but he said Richard is the other person for Megasource that, you know, and I maybe they'll talk with each other, but he has the AV company that's willing to help if we need them to do something. The hotel is just, you know, I didn't like Elizabeth saying nobody contact them unless they go through her.
Yeah, like, yeah, bitch.
Unless the school has a contract with the hotel, you know.
Yeah, they ain't exclusive. What the hell?
All right. All right, let me,
Hell, you ain't gonna use this opportunity to gank some more money. All you getting is your cut. That's it.
see if he answer. Y'all ready for the Super Bowl? Y'all got all the chicken wings?
Yeah.
I
I don't even eat chicken. And I said, yeah.
I went to all these and Kroger's. They ain't had no motherfucking wings. They ain't had no raw wings. Then they had the shit that was already honey barbecue in the plastic bag. They had nothing.
Dave Curtis of the AFL CIO information.
Oh, his voicemail's coming on.
Currently unavailable. Please leave a brief message and I'll return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
At the tone, please record your message.
Oh.
Recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Dave, this is Kathy giving you a call back. I just thought I'd check and see if you had a minute to talk to us. We are on a Zoom call right now, and I just sent you the link. If you got about 5 or 10 minutes to talk to us, you give us a call back. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye.
but they got flights, round trip flights for $128, so we should be able to handle that.
What's that on Spirit?
Nope, that's Delta.
Really?
For real.
Yeah.
From DC?
Yeah, from DC to Detroit.
Yeah.
Round trip.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
That's
just the
real cheap.
Google.
Mm-hmm.
They got something for, that's American for 146, but
I see where Spirit and Frontier are gonna merge.
mm-hmm.
They're the same any damn way.
Right.
One's
They
yellow, the
discount.
other one's green. Shit. Yeah.
Seriously, discount flights.
Yeah, no, that's all right. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. I can't do it.
Wow. Well, all right.
So, I mean, in terms of, again, pursuing, this AV thing, I mean, if it's only going to cost us like $200 to get them here, and I don't see why, we can't get them a room.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we have to pay at the discounted rate, that should,
Yeah.
we should be able to handle that as well.
Yeah.
So you said, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. I was just agreeing with what we're going to say. That I don't see it the problem, because I mean, what we getting in the, it's way cheaper. I think the contributing factor to, as far as cost is concerned, is how much they're going to charge us to run the power. Because when we was at the hotel, they wanted like $75 to run a extension cord. Shit.
Right.
Yeah. And so just like they just trying to gank a motherfucker. So. Of course, that's a little bit different power source. So I don't know how much, that might be $700, whatever. I don't know. So, but that's the information that we do need, so. But
one way or the other, they agreed, or you all agreed to have the internet at the hotel anyway, right?
Well, the internet was there, but the broadband was sufficient to handle that. So the internet, we don't have to worry about. The only thing that was extra as far if it was going to be hardwired, so it's actually just plugged in as opposed to using Wi-Fi. So that was a different cost.
So they're charging you for using their outlets?
Yeah,
I know they were charging us if they needed to provide an extension cord for us.
Yeah,
don't need
same
that.
thing, yeah, and the same thing, and they try to, well, I need the technical support. What's that, man, fucking anybody can run a motherfucking course. No, you got me fucked up. So, but anyway, yeah, so, but no, he said, no, if we got our own Ethernet cable, that's no problem, just plug in whatever the case may be, but, we don't know where that shit is coming from in the ballroom, so that's the biggie, so, but each room has both, so that's no problem. But it's got Wi-Fi, so you don't have to worry about it. It's got Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just said the audio from the hotel, so I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
so whatever that is, the speaker sound in the ballroom.
Okay. And he's
And I don't know, and it'd probably be the same thing in the classrooms too, if they're gonna do that, or if that whatever they use for the webinar or Zoom or whatever in the individual classroom, will they need, because there's no, I don't recall there being any type of sound system in the visual classrooms.
No. It was additional costs for them to set up microphones, again, for the interaction, and also, I guess, additional speaker or something.
Yeah.
So that's what the thing when they said, give us the quote from the hotel, and they can see what they're charging us for, and they can take off what we don't need. And see, because that's what they did for us, Gordon, in Atlanta. They gave us a bill for an estimate for $125,000. By the time Dave and the other guy chopped all it down, we got it down to $39,000.
Okay.
So, and then the guy Megasource still did it for less than that. I think he ended up doing it for like 20 or 25,000. But that was, all this stuff. They brought in all the people and they did everything. The hotel only had to provide the service.
Yeah, and they were mad about it too.
Yeah.
So they was mad about it. Huh?
Yeah, they were mad about it.
Y'all cut them out some money.
Oh, yeah, they lost 100 large,
We're supposed to hit y'all up for this.
Right.
Right.
I think that's why the rooms was on cryogenic. You know what I'm saying? That ballroom was made. Needed a Parker. That's how cool it was.
It was.
Yeah.
So I got the email back from the hotel for February 9th through the 13th, I think it is, of 23. So that'll mess U of M up.
And this is in Atlanta.
Yep. We're looking at we're talking about the 5 days. We got a meeting Wednesday, Phil. We're talking about the 5 days. So that would be what, the 8th through the 13th, I think. So that, because this year is just too much going on with us, try to have it by August. Election coming up, Atlanta gonna be hit heavy. Michigan we gotta focus on that. So Dave must be hanging out. I guess if he calls me back, I have to get a hold of y'all quick. And we jump back on the call?
Yeah, we can.
Is that okay?
No matter.
Is that okay with you, Gordon?
Yeah.
5 to what? 23? The Sunday to.
What are you saying? You asked me about next year's conference?
Yeah, the 5th is a Sunday.
No, the 8th.
8th. Okay,
Yeah.
the Wednesday. Oh, okay.
Remember we talking about adding an extra day
Yeah.
to the actual conference. So that would be Wednesday,
Yeah, the 8th through the
8th through the 12th. So it'd be 8th through the 12th
Okay.
for the actual conference. So that means you gotta come down on 5th or 6th or whatever you did.
Yeah. The whole week.
Yep. Because it's basically everybody having the same roles, it's just we're not dealing with Morehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Morehouse still messing us up. Alfreda, I talked to 2 people from your local that was having issues with their Courtney and Jennifer.
Yeah.
But the local paid for theirs. They didn't apply for tuition assistance.
Jennifer did, Courtney didn't.
Well, Courtney didn't, they didn't send an invoice out because they did not, because they had received a check from your local. Remember we had that, they sent a check for 3 people to your
They
local.
sent it- Yeah, they sent a check for 3 people. They went through, whatever that is, some Scholarship of America.
For, they didn't send it to the Union Hall, it already sent out a check for $1,300. For $1,300 for 2 people, and then there was a separate one. So there was 2 checks sent to Morehouse for Jennifer, Courtney, and Anthony.
Okay, Anthony couldn't come.
Yep, that was the one that couldn't come at the last minute. He got COVID or something. Something happened. Yeah, so. Well, good people, if Dave called me back, I will call you right away and jump back on the call. Otherwise, we'll talk to him by Monday.
Okay.
All right.
So if I don't talk to y'all, happy
Super Bowl day, y'all. Get some money.
And happy Valentine's Day.
And definitely happy Valentine's Day.
For sure. Thank
All right.
y'all.
All right.
Valentine's
Good
Day.
night. All right.
Good
All right.
one.
Good night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.